Like the video and subscribe right now, and this doggo won't pull the trigger on you. Hello Kim. Sup weirdo. Why do I have to be weirdo? If you weren't a weirdo, Kim would given you her real phone number. There's nothing more satisfying than being prettier than your ex-boyfriend's new girlfriend. Fact that he's not going for just looks anymore means you taught him a valuable lesson. My children will get privacy from me when they can pay their own bills and feed themselves. Until then, you do what I say. Ain't shit negotiable. We not friends. I haven't spoken to my mother in 10 years. Welcome to your future. When the Daily Wire called Patton Oswalt a supposed comedian, Oswalt responded with, "Guys, if you're gonna write an article about me being a failed comedian, maybe don't use a pic of me holding up the Emmy I won for doing comedy." If God has a plan for everyone, and a fetus is a person, can't abortion just be their plan? No, because that would mean that God planned a murder. He wouldn't do that. Except that one time where he planned the murder of 42 children by summoning 2 bears to maul them to death for making fun of a bald man's head in the Bible. 2 Kings 2:24. Do you read the Bible or just pretend it says whatever you like? It's go time. You want the roast? Then let's go. National Roast Day. What you got? Uniforms our employees can wear in the winter. Plus-sized women admit they aren't attracted to overweight men. Hold on, how come the women get to be plus size, but the men are overweight? Since overweight has a negative connotation, and they can't deal with that, but men can. Steve Irwin was killed while harassing Ray. He dangled his baby while feeding a crocodile and wrestled wild animals who were minding their own business. Today's Google Doodle sends a dangerous, warning message. Wild animals are entitled to be left alone in their natural habitats. You're like the kid who wasn't invited to the party, but came anyway and shat in the pool just to get a reaction. Congratulations on wasting $100 billion landing a remote-controlled buggy on Mars. Not sure how this is supposed to help us poor people here on Earth, but great job. The money doesn't get sent to Mars, idiot. It gets spent and put back into the economy. Just because the government isn't hand-feeding it to you, that doesn't mean it left America. If we removed the church from tax exemption, we'd have enough money to send her over to Mars once every 2 weeks, forever. Not to mention it only cost $2.5 billion, which is what the US military spends every 33 hours, and we spend $7 billion on potato chips a year. Yet NASA is the bad guy, lol. I'm unvaccinated. My superpowers include spreading diseases I don't have. Do they make these in adult sizes? Oh wait, there's no need. The Huntress from Dead by Daylight. I did a cosplay as her a couple months back. You dressed up. Cosplay isn't a real word, you ducking nerd. I mean it is, but whatever, anything to be a dick, right? It's alright. He's in the Navy. That's like cosplaying someone in the real military. Most elderly aren't afraid of this virus. They carry on like normal, unlike the younger generations afraid of their shadow. I used to have a dog that wasn't afraid of traffic. I graduated from college 8 years ago today. I was 28. I refused to go into debt for college, so I joined the military. I kept my grades up, and they took care of me. Cancel student debt is a slap in the face to many like me. Imagine thinking I had to enter into a situation where I potentially would have died, or maybe would have had to kill others, so that I wouldn't go into crippling debt. Just for an education is a good argument to maintain that system. Ladies, ask your husband if he'd still love you if you got a Shrek's change. If he says no, walk over to your room and start packing your bags. Ladies, do something unreasonable and drastic with huge impact on both your lives. And if he doesn't agree, dump him because you actually want a submissive pet that will validate all your eccentricities. So far, what is the single most impactful lesson that you will remember from this class? I'll let you know when we get to the first lesson. In 20 years our kids are gonna look at pictures of us and tell us how stupid we'll look in our ultra boosts and track pants. Why 20 years? You look like an idiot now. I used a gender neutral bathroom today and 2 men came in while I was washing my hands. Man 1 didn't care and used the bathroom in front of me. Man 2 waited outside the bathroom till I left after seeing me inside. I thanked Man 2 for respecting my privacy. I felt so violated. Man 1 treated you as an equal in a gender neutral bathroom. Man 2 treated you like a woman. I don't know which one you want as treatment, but both treated you with respect and neither violated you. Reminder that acne doesn't make you ugly, a heart full of hate does. I'm sure I'd feel the same way if I was a skinny white girl with blue eyes and blonde hair. This girl posted a picture featuring her cystic acne uncovered, something that's extremely stigmatized, in order to make a statement and spread positivity. That's it, that's all she did. She didn't say she was the face of people with acne or act like she has it harder than other people. She just shared a feature that I'm sure she's been shamed for and has struggled to love. She's literally 17 years old and you're 27. Stop being a dick to kids when they haven't done anything wrong. After all the aftermath and destruction of the Notre Dame fire, the altar and cross remained untouched. Please explain to me how you don't believe in God after seeing this. Because the melting point of gold is 1064 degrees Celsius and a wood fire burns at around 600 degrees Celsius. Featured comment. Miriam McCrank. Mom calls you. Me, not hearing her being across the house. What? Mom, you don't have to yell. If you want to be featured in the next video, use #dankness. You want socialized medicine? Tell me again about how good Canadian healthcare is. Tell me about the wait times for serious medical procedures. Did you guys learn anything from the complete failure of Obamacare? My husband needed brain surgery. World-class neurosurgeons removed a wedge of his skull, used lasers to remove scar tissue on his temporal lobe, and then put his skull back together. My biggest expenses were parking and snacks for stress eating. Homosexuality is not normal. How a man gets attracted to another man beats me. Physics confuses me too. Instead of making attempts to learn anything about the subject, it's a lot more comfortable for me to deny it exists and call Newton a psychotic sinner. Amazon should replace local libraries to save taxpayers money via Forbes. Fun fact about getting books from Amazon, you have to pay money for them. Anyway, I'm off to pick up my library holds, but you don't have to pay taxes. Cost to individually buy the 6 books I have on hold this week, $70. Amount the Altadena Library special parcel tax cost me this week, 75 cents. Someone help me budget this. I'm not the chair of an economics department. Senator Tim Scott, we cannot encourage people to make more money in unemployment than they do in employment. Gee, I wonder why giving people enough to live on comes out to more than minimum wage. I've never been more proud of my country. Teen Olympian overslept, lost coat, said duck on TV, and won US's first gold of 2018. Truly an American hero. Overslept. That sums up the work ethic of that generation. How many gold medals do you and your cat have? Go knit some cat mittens, Deborah. Hey guys, my parents are out of town party at my house this weekend. LSPDPO can't come though. We are actually pretty cool people to hang out with, but we get it. If nothing illegal is going on and no one calls us, we won't come. But based off the number of likes/comments so far, it doesn't look like anyone else is going either. Stop saying she's my wife. That's Shrek's sister's duck. Period. Hello everyone, meet Lorraine. She's the woman I ducked on the night of my wedding. Florida abortion bill would require judge to rule if teens mature enough to terminate pregnancy. That woman is immature. Let's give her a kid. Florida. Millennials are so helpless they are taking adulting classes to learn how to do things like sew a button. You had a few typos. I fixed it. Millennials are so motivated they are taking classes to learn the skills older generations failed to teach them. America, it isn't going anywhere. There is no solution. People will just have to die because we're going to resume normal life. New Zealand. Breaking, New Zealand has now gone 100 days with no detected community spread of COVID-19, the Ministry of Health just confirmed. You've been visited by a butler doggo. This doggo will bring you coffee in the morning, but only if you comment, "Wow, that's a great coffee, doggo." Thanks for watching. Do not forget to subscribe for more daily videos.